Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
In case you're not familiar with what this is information directly from our general ledger. And it has the numbers that our accounting system reflects as being segregated for each of the different funds. In other words, we hold all of the money, the cash that we manage. It's all held in the general fund, and then segregated out, or it's held in one account, and then it's segregated out via the accounting system to each of the funds. So this is part of what NRS requires that be provided to you on a monthly basis, so you know what each fund has according to our accounting system.
And you just said something very important there, John, because you said it's part of the reporting?
Yes.
It's required by NRS.
Yes.
At the recent Board of County Commissioners meeting, discussion was had regarding the treasurer's report. When asked if he had the bank reconciliation in the report, John Prudhont stated that we do not. He says that this is because they are working with an outside auditor. Prudhont continues saying that after submitting 3 reports for them to review, they had some questions and issues. He says that someone in his office sat with them to determine what they thought were methodologies that didn't correspond with what they believed the cash reconciliations should correspond between the treasurer's report and the bank reconciliations. He then begins to list issues they've been having, including bringing back Kim Laura, who Prudhont says that her methodology wasn't reviewed as much as the treasurer's office, and checks from 10 years ago that were never cleared.
In other words, what you're telling me is that you're having a hard time doing the job that you agreed to do?
Well, you know.
Because all you're doing, John, is you're blaming the past.
Oh, no. This has nothing to do with blame. These are facts.
Let me finish.
Blaming is coming up with something that's not based on facts.
Let me finish. We have gone through an audit every year.
Yes, you have.
Every year. We've gone through an audit. So if you're finding problems in unaudited accounts now, I don't know how that, you can only go back to the first of the year, the last audit, and go from there forward. Everybody knows that there's been problems in the past. You were told about this before you applied for the job, before you wanted to be put in this position.
When speaking to John Prudhont, Commissioner Wickman states that every time you come before this board, you go back and rehash all the blame all the way back to 13 years, and says that Prudhont is reaching.
You can say whatever you want to say, but you don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, I do.
No, you don't.
I do. As you pointed out, I made my living this way.
It doesn't matter. You have not been in this office.
I'm not here to argue
In fact,
with
you have
you.
not stepped out of your office and into my office in the 9 months that I've been here. So don't tell me that you have a clue as to what's happening in my department.
This is enough. What I'm saying is that you are in violation of NRS. You need to straighten that up.
I was in violation of NRS when I came into this office.
So maybe malfeasance should be brought forward.
Maybe it should have been brought for the 2 prior treasurers that were in malfeasance prior to that
They're
you
not
did
here.
nothing about.
They're not here.
And that's what caused this problem.
I'm not going to continue a back and forth like this.
When speaking to John Prudhont, Commissioner Wickman states that you are on limited time. Do what you have to do to get everything balanced so we know what we are working with. And John Prudhont states that in the November BOCC meeting, they will have the reports up to date. Commissioner Blundo makes a comment before the items end.
The back and forth, though, this is in your hands, and I know you're capable of getting it addressed. So, yeah, we just need to move forward. We need to figure out how to move forward and just move forward.
And we are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now you can go back to work.
Thank you.